Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jarrett Parrish. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Missed with a slider.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Nick Castellanos now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Nope. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Herrera leads off first with 1 away. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he'll get back in safely. I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Verlander pauses. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Verlander deals the 3-2. Line drive to left. Stanton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail it 4-1. Yimi Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for Texas, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mariano Cabral takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Mariano Cabral.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the center fielder now, Colby Rasmus. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Stepping in, Lewis Grumman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lewis Grumman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Chasen Shreve comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Judge, the runner at second with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Duffy has it in time to first, and there are two away.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder, Cody.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bellinger is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Bradley. Onto the lawn and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His first homer so far in the series as they push this lead up to 9 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Now batting, but designated hitter.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Ready with another 0-2. Slow little roller to third. Castellanos gonna have to hurry, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead this one 10-1. Ready once again, Brett Nicholas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit to short. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jarrett Parrish. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Drummond. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. In now is the Yankees DH, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rangers 10 and the Yankees 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lewis Drummond. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Lewis Drummond.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Ricky Thurston.
Ready now, Ricky Thurston. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Chapman stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Hits this one hard the other way. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Nick Castellanos now starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And it's fouled away. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
$10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Texas jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Justin Verlander earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.